Steve, it's a lovely looking bike. It's something that looks as if it's been well put together and well used, but well looked after as well. Tell us a wee bit about this bike. It's an interesting bike, and I know you've had some good fun on it and some good results. So if you could just let us know a bit about it.
I think the best way of describing the Petit Manx, it's like the last sort of roll of the dice for the Manx, really. These frames, this particular frame, it's obviously not a Norton frame. It was designed by Ray Petty. It's engine's position, but it was like, as I say, it was the last chance really for Manx Nortons to do anything. The engine that's in this is a 92 bore. It's ultra short stroke. It's pretty much Formula One inside. It's titanium wheels. It's got a titanium conrod, one-piece crank. It's magnesium gearbox. The cylinder head's magnesium with aluminium skull. There's loads of titanium on it as well. Most of the nuts and bolts are titanium. Even the clutch plates are titanium on this one.
Wow.
The whole thing weighs about 250 pounds. Makes about not a huge horsepower by modern standards. It makes about 59 horsepower at the back wheel, which is a significant improvement when an original Manx engine was making about 46 horsepower at the crank, not at the back wheel. And it's a genuine sort of 140 mile an hour British four-stroke single. Or something like that. Very, very little gets past, and if it does get past, it's usually a 750 or an 850 or a big stroker or something.
And top speed of that bike, if you were really pushing it?
On Manx gearing, it's going to be touching 150 on Manx gearing.
Yeah.
But with a different fairing. It'd have to be a slightly bigger fairing, a bit more sort of cover on the front to get behind.
So it's got plenty beans.
It's got plenty, yeah. It'll rev to 8,003. It's out of the torque about 8,001. An original Manx engine, an 86 bore, as delivered in sort of 1962. And top on that was 7,200 RPM. But it's just modern technology, Nickersill liners, ceramic matrix pistons. So if you wanted to race the bike in the Classic Club, which you did want to do as little maintenance as possible, you wouldn't go with an original Manx. You'd go with something like this, which you don't have to do a huge amount of maintenance to. You could run it, unless you have a catastrophic failure, you could run that engine pretty much for a season and strip it at the end. And to be honest, with synthetic oils, you're not going to find a huge amount wrong.
Right, guys, let's go for it and get the Manx fired up. Thank you very much, Steve, for bringing it. Thank you.